Coming up.
Vienna's Sound of Music.
Next on Travelers.
Vienna's roots as a city of art and music go back to the 15th century. King Maximilian I, a poet and singer himself, funded a court filled with artists, a tradition that caught hold and flourished throughout the city. In the 1700s and 1800s, this neighborhood called Spittelberg was inhabited by actors, and today you can find cafes and boutiques here. But for the most famous of King Max's legacies, you'll have to keep your eyes and ears open.
The Vienna Boys Choir is probably the most famous choir in the world, and it's been around for the past 500 years. So it's a choir of tradition and excellence.
Even though the Vienna Boys Choir performs all over the world, they also perform regularly here in Vienna.
The members of the Vienna Boys Choir are 10 to 14 years old. They come from all over Austria, but they live and study in Vienna. Patrick and I visited where they live, and we met one of the directors.
I started out here as a choir boy myself, and meanwhile I've had my two oldest sons already in the choir. So I'm the longest choir boy, or longest living choir boy here in the second half of the century.
Now, what did you sing when you were here?
I was a second soprano, and I'm very proud to say I was a soloist on the many tours that I had, and I sang about 400 concerts on the various tours. This is our main hall, which we use for receptions, for rehearsals, and for concerts. And since 1948, after World War II, we were allowed to live here and use this castle as a part of our home. Sometimes not very easy to have a Baroque palace for 9 or 10 to 14-year-old boys, but it's nice to have a beautiful surrounding anyway. So, if you'll come in here, this is our conference room, where we'll sit together with people who visit us, or when we talk to boys, or if we have a problem to solve, then we sit here together.
When your time was finished with the choir, was it difficult to leave all that behind? I mean...
Very much. After 4 years wearing a sailor suit and being admired as a very good singer, boy, singer, a child, yeah, you are glad to drop the uniform and not to be regarded as a child anymore. On the other hand, this is the first time in your life that you find out that something irreversible has happened. You may have been sick before, you became well again. You were sad before, you became happy again. But when you have finished to sing as a choir boy, you will never again stand on a stage as a choir boy. Memories, yeah, the places that the boys have been.
We went from room to room, and then he took us down to the cafeteria and outside where the boys were playing.
I'd like you to meet Florian.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi. Stefan.
Hi, nice to
Christian,
meet you.
kommt herüber. Four of them are choir boys, yeah, all in the same choir.
What do you do with the choir the best? What's your...
Yeah, we play quite good football.
I think when I'd heard the Vienna Boys Choir, I thought they were going to be very serious. And it was all going to be about music. And what we forget is that somewhere in Vienna Boys Choir, they're boys.
Now, you think school is better here?
Yes.
Think you learn more?
No, not more, but more fun, yeah.
More
It's
fun?
fun.
Wow. Now,
And we have shorter lessons.
right, shorter ones. Oh, I see.
There you go. Oh, geez.
What do you like most about music?
I like also Haydn, Schubert, and Mozart.
Do you do anything special for your voice to protect it, to save it, to make it better?
We have a rehearsal each day, 2 hours.
Their voices just float toward you, and you're just lucky enough to catch those notes as they come by. It's just so beautiful.